Yeah, let's get this dub. Here we are, baby. Working on acceleration today.
Do you hit to restart?
Go. In place. Toes pull back towards the face. Go. Sweep. Oh, my goodness. Y'all see that right? Y'all see that left knee bend immediately? Into the nose, out to the mouth. For the straight leg shuffle, obviously we do not sprint with straight legs, right? We're really just emphasizing firing behind the glutes, all right? Or firing with the glutes and hamstrings, but the fire behind the hips with each stride, right? So even though the legs are straight, we're pushing behind the hips to get explosive. All right, next exercise we got here is acceleration walks. I'm not sure how many people use these, but I love them, all right? I start in a nice athletic position here, and I'm really just emphasizing full speed to this position here. Toe pull back towards the face. I really don't want a lot of high knee drive because we got to get back down to the ground, right? We're here and we drive and we're right back up. So I just want to really focus on hitting this position here, resetting to the next step, sweeping, taking it all the way down, working that move there. And we love the roboticness of this because once we go into the sprint, you're going to have to stop in this position before you drive behind the hips. So we got to get those hip flexors to fire fast as they possibly can. And then we'll get the hamstrings and glutes involved on the back end. And once again, emphasizing that dorsiflexion. That way when we have ground strike, everything's loaded up. Achilles, the calves, looking to be stretched out. And then when you hit that ground, we'll get that ground reactive force driving you right on out. Here's just a variation to that same drill. You can just do it single leg and really just focus on one side of your body. Hit it, reset, hit, hit. All right, go right into it. Boom, boom. Yep.
Sometimes it takes me a second.
It's all right, that's what we're here for. Get these reps. And as we come up,
My cardio.
we want to be focused on thumb to mouth. And the hand that's going down should be going right past the hips if you want to be smacking someone's hand out of your pocket. Other leg coming back down. Sweep. Sweep. All right, so now we're gonna build on that motion and start to get into the first part of your first step, all right? I would say there's probably 3 or 4 moves to one step, maybe 4. So we got, from here we're set, we got our sweep, we got a push, and we got a drive. All right, so we'll just call it 3. There's probably some other things we can work on in there, but we'll just stick with those 3. We're gonna stick with the first 2 moves of this. We're gonna go, actually the first one. We're gonna do our sweep and our push, so I guess it will be 2, excuse my ignorance. Sweep and a push. So starting here, hips down, explode out. And we just kind of jog out after that there, all right? Because we aren't really focusing on driving and getting our feet behind our hips, your heel's gonna hit the ground here. If we were doing a sprint, that wouldn't happen. I would be here and I would drive behind my hips. We're not working on the drive right now. We're just working on the sweep and the push. So we'll start here, hips down, opposite hand always forward. And when this first arm move, it's gotta be so aggressive. It's taking you forward. This leg kick is taking you forward. Everything's gotta be aggressive. Hips down and explode out. And this is why they call her Dubs. Get it. Not bad. Just believe in yourself. Don't jump. Don't look at me halfway through the rep. Just explode out as far as you can. Now, what we don't want to do is let that leg get straight. Remember, we want to stop it right at that. That's why we did all those reps, hitting those hip flexors, right? Bend. And a lot, you know what will really help for this right here? She gets frustrated when she doesn't get it immediately. It's the start, right? So we're starting here. Our foot's flat here, right? So that means we really don't have no lean forward or backwards. We're kind of neutral, right? But we want to go forward. So we want to correct that. Chest down, get in a positive shin angle, right? So like, look at my back shin. It's already headed that way, right? I'm gonna get my front shin headed that way as well, right? So I get all this down. Now, neither one of my heels are on the ground and I drive them towards the floor, but I don't let them touch. That's stretching everything out. So now at this point, I'm ready to just fire out to get a clean move out.
It's just like pitching. It's just like pitching.
Well, remember, on the video, right, I told you, I said, this is just like the acceleration step.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'm not thinking of it that way. I'll go right forward. Okay, and then
Much better. And look how much further you went, right?
down good.
And that's why I tell everybody, whatever you need to relate to make this work, relate it.
Did you see that pigeon toe?
I did. I also seen you standing on your toes. So remember, once you get up, I like to tell people, when you get in your stance, right, I'll give you a quick visual. When you get set in your stance, right, whether it be 2-point, 3-point, 4-point, I always say, get on your toes first, right? Then from here, bend down and then push your heels towards the floor from here.
I remember you teaching me this last
All right, because from here, now everything's stretched. Here, I can't explode off. Here, I can't explode off. And I don't have to take a false step because I'm already in this position. I can get a clean push out from that position. Get out of that 4-point stance, girl. You ain't no track star. 2-point stagger.
I feel like I do what you say. And
I was just talking to everybody out there, Dubs. I got my track people listening. I got my football people, my basketball, my soccer people. No matter what sport you play, you got to accelerate, right? So I try to just make it applicable to everybody. Hips down, chest forward. Get that chest forward. Where you going? You keep going up and back. Chest over them knees. Chest over the toes. Yeah.
chest forward.
Yeah. Well, it ain't backwards.
I put it up to you. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, chest forward. Chest forward. Let's take one more of those. Oh.
That's it, right? Okay, good.
I just want you comfortable. Like, you look so uncomfortable and you keep looking over to me to see if you're wrong versus just believing you're right.
I can't believe that I'm right because I just don't believe that I'm right.
Well, it starts in your mind. Belief is something you got total control over. It ain't like the truth.
I actually say this. Like,
But hey, the one thing about belief, it ain't the truth. So it could be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, all right, I got this.
And much better. So now we're going to move to the next phase of it because I don't like spending too much time here because I don't really want to spend a lot of time rehearsing landing on the hill, right? So we don't really want to get that, right? So now we're going to work on that transfer position where we get to here and then now we got to drive back behind the hips. A good way I like to work on that is I just start from a single leg position. I let myself rock out. I get to here as I'm rolling forward and then I explode off this leg and then I drive. Sounds like a lot, but it's really quick and explosive. All right, and this just takes the pressure from like having to worry about leaving the ground, getting up in the air. It kind of cuts a little bit out for you to kind of help you out to get right to that spot. You can go there.
Can I go again?
All right, of course. All right, and I'll do the opposite leg here. We'll start here. Remember, we want to explode right to this position immediately. As we're exploding to that, we're moving our body forward with that, jumping off the back leg. And then as you get to the point where your foot's about to make ground contact, start to explode behind the hips. Ball of the foot should be hitting the ground and pushing you forward. Yeah, boy. Yeah, go. She just got let go.
I feel like my arm is in the wrong spot.
It's not really your arms, it's your foot. So even though it's off the ground, it's still going to be coming from behind your body. Yep, perfect. Even leave it back there. Yep. And then yank it forward. Nope. Do we want a straight leg? We want to be there. Is our heel? We don't want our heel that high off the ground. Yep. The higher that heel goes, the longer it's going to take you to get back down for ground contact. And if y'all laughing at Dubs right now, don't be a hater, okay? You got to be vulnerable. Y'all seen her pitch, so y'all know where her world is. Here we go. It's very simple fix here. You're using Frankenstein's arms.
I felt that.
Then
why
that's,
I literally was
yeah.
like, oh.
We are a cyclical type of being. We need to be in motion at the same type of, yeah. Why you think we don't run like this? Right? It don't make no sense. We got to have here, we're like a locomotive. Everything's working opposite as above, so below, right?
I feel like as soon as I
Get set, let me
I
see.
can't get them
Ooh,
together.
20 push-ups. Stand, she got us both here. You know, anybody know, once you hear that camp bomb, automatic hit your face to the dirt. Just put your face to the dirt once you do that. I just said it, remember? You can believe anything you want. Why believe you can't, right? Nobody got time for that. Here we go. So get set in your stance. Bend that left leg. So that's the problem. Bend the left leg. Yeah, right? Nothing athletic happens on a straight leg. Get here. Look how comfortable I look here. Versus like, right? Get comfortable. Find your comfort. Get here. Yep.
Okay, I got the arms better.
Arms are better. Now what we're gonna do now, remember, you must, and I tell everybody, this process here is called walking. No matter how fast I do it or how explosive I do it, if 2 feet are on the ground simultaneously, I'm walking. Once I get this, I'm now jogging. Faster would be called running. Even faster than that would be called sprinting, right? So we're working on acceleration. We want to get off of that back foot, push. It should be a segment where neither one of your feet are on the ground. Beautiful, beautiful. Here we go. Let's bust that now. Let's get about 4. Now remember, when we want to hit the ground, we want to hit with our toes first or the balls of our feet or our heel?
Balls.
Balls of the feet. Should we be striking behind our hips? Should we be reaching out in front of us? Behind our hips. All right. You see that? That's how you know when she's already
I
looking.
did it good, so I looked at you.
It was okay. But reaching, no. You know what that means from a footwork standpoint? Yes, no?
Get too much?
Yep, exactly. You're trying to get too much, he said. So we're getting here and we're touching the ground like this here out in front of us versus having our foot here and touching it behind. All right. At minimum, we want to be here when we contact the ground. That way we can then push off. If you land in front of the body, you now got to do this. You got to pull yourself here before we can even get to here.
Okay.
Opposite hand. That was really good. Really good. I'm gonna show you what happened now that we can make it really great. All right. So we got here. Watch how quick this thing happens here. And this is what you did. So we didn't really take full advantage of the sweep. Remember, the sweep sets the motion. It's gonna dictate how much force, how far we're gonna be headed down the, whatever your field, your court, whatever it is, right? This move's gonna dictate that. We wanna let that pause happen, right? You see how far I can get with that here? So now I'm already out here.
My stride when I fit.
When I keep telling you, that's why I knew this, you'll get this once you can kind of like get out of your own head and just start to believe that you can do it. All right. So here, let that momentum carry you before you stride behind so we get more power into it. Hang, I like to say, sweep, pause, drive.
So the sweep will come here.
Sweep, pause is here, in this position, drive here.
I remember that too.
Sweep, pause, drive. Opposite hand, lean forward, right? We should already be here.
This is like literally how I play it.
Chest forward, go. And get this foot here. Because you want the momentum to yank that. Opposite hand's got to be forward though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right? Let's go one more rep of that and then we'll build into the next phase. Let me get up in the camera real quick and de-block this. Parents and coaches, if you think speed training is hurdles and ladder drills and just running on a treadmill. It's not. You're just going to be reinforcing horrible techniques at a really fast pace. All right. You got to understand that it's foot placement, it's strike, it's arm drive, it's understanding what muscles are needed to fire when and how to be fast. Be fast.
Thank you.
Be water.
Okay.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Like I'm at Cold Stone ice cream right now. The giant cup.
Ooh, love it.
The giant, love it.
What kind
And me and my boy, shout out to my man Wok. Me and Wok used to go to LA Fitness, work out hard. He's training to be playing pro ball overseas. We working our tail off. Go right to Cold Stone afterwards.
I think it's protein.
One of our favorite sounds is the bowl scraping, that spoon hitting the bowl at the end when you try to get all that.
I need to go get some Cold Stone.
Not until after these acceleration steps.
Of course not. No.
Here we go. All right, I love that. So let's build off of that now. I'm loving the fact that she's really embracing herself and her belief that she is amazing with acceleration. Now we're gonna take it from a regular 2-point stagger start. Now with a 2-point stagger, everybody, this is just my technique, and I don't even call it this is just a technique I use, not mine. Whatever foot that you would like to kick a ball with, that's gonna be called your quick foot. I mean, take your quick foot, put it back at your heel, then I like to step back half my shoe size, go out half my shoe size, all right? I'll do it so I'm facing you. Here, half my shoe size, and now I'm here. Now from this position here, I sink my hips, chest here, opposite hands forward, I get on my toes, then I drive my heels down as far as I can. This, at this point, should be so uncomfortable you don't want to stay here long. This is my starting position, all right? Now from there, we're just gonna go out with our acceleration steps. We're looking for one clean acceleration step from this position. Can't go on the toes until you get the hips down first. Because I don't want to be on the toes up here and then do this. I already want to be here, here. Hips up, heels up, then drive them down.
Yeah, I feel it. Tell me to get attack.
Attack! I'm gonna give you guys a frontal view so you can see Pidgey Toady. And this is why I like dorsiflexion, right? Because I'm such a pigeon toad myself, right? By dorsiflexion, it helps wipe out a little bit of the pigeon toad. Look, we was in here doing football drills. I had Dub playing tailback today.
Got there a couple times.
All right, so we're here, hips down, ready to explode out. Sweep, sweep. All right. First step looked good, and then we started getting straight-legged. You laugh? What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking like what I probably just looked like.
You look like a straight-legged person, but they probably didn't see it as much because we were straight ahead. But this way, you're going to be exposed on your straight-leggedness. So don't go straight-legged. And that's the only problem I find with the straight-leg shuffle drill, because it gives you the mindset about having a straight leg and being upright. But at the same time, it really helps teach sweeping behind the hips. So I love that drill, but I always try to emphasize heavily that we are not running with straight legs. Keep your body going forward and keep your chest down. So like you took the first step and then we're here. Versus keeping your body down, staying here, and then sweeping right through that, all that. They can't hear you.
Oh yeah. Oh, they can read my mouth.
She said I'm so good at accelerating.
You are.
Just reps, man. I always tell people when someone's amazed by someone, I just say, just get more reps. That's all they got over you is more reps.
Hips down, on the toes, drive the hips down. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Not bad. I like that one there. Let's kind of get out of being in this start position though. It's like we're more in a chair versus more of a like, I'm looking to go jump off this cliff, but I'm a little nervous. Like I'd rather it's kind of almost be falling forward because that's where we're going versus like stuck in the seat here and then have to pull out the seat, right? Get here, chest forward, hips down, push down, get out of there. TTBG, let's go. Sweep, sweep. Hey. TTBG, let's go. She don't know what that means. I just came up with that too. Nope.
Time to TTBG. Time to be better. I don't know. Be good. I don't know.
TTBG, time to be better? Time to be great.
Ah, dang.
Get off of that chair.
I was thinking about it.
Get off the chair.
I was kidding.
Yeah, we ain't squatting.
Toes, heels, forward.
Lean. Sweep, sweep, sweep. By step 3, we started getting the acceleration step. Your first move is this. We can't have no heel flick during acceleration. It's got to be sweep, ground contact, sweep.
Okay.
2 more.
I'm going to have to start doing this at least once a week.
2 more.
Oh, that's good, right?
Sweep, sweep. Hey, remember.
Not kicking on it.
And you getting long with the stride. We getting overextended. Be stingy, not greedy. We don't need to get so far with our stride that we're like now cutting into our technique. Be stingy with your technique. Hit your marks each time. And like to everybody who's done an acceleration step, you know when you hit it, it feel like magic. It feel like a video game. Nope. Why are we there?
Okay. I figured it.
Why are we there?
Before you said it.
Nope. Why are we? No, it's not. There we are. That's where we want to be.
Heels down.
Sweep, sweep. Y'all see that heel flick on step 1, but step 2 and 3 hit right to the acceleration steps, right? This will be our last rep for today. I hope you guys learned something from this stuff here. Make sure you drop a comment. You learned a lot. Drop a comment. Let us know if you would like to see something where like I turn this into how we get to acceleration step from here and I turn and sweep out of there with that, right? Like if you want to see some other ways to accelerate versus just straight ahead stuff, drop a comment. Tell me what sports you play. If you actually have a clip of yourself playing, send it in. We would love to break down your game and then send you some exercises to tell you how to get better, all right?
Oh, I have to get my hips down.
We got to get the done.
Down, there, right back.
No, we ain't going to finish on that one. We ain't finished on that one. Don't be so long. We're almost getting to the point where we're like,
I guess I can watch this.
This.
And see
how we're developing.
Yeah.
Remember, the words that you put into yourself are what you are going to become. So if you say, I'm going to watch this and see how bad I
I
am,
didn't say that.
well, no, that's what you wanted to say
No,
before I
was
cut
gonna
you
say
off.
How I could learn from this, because that's how I watched my film in college. I would watch it and be like, oh, this is what I have to do. Better.
I think she just capped me because like
I did not.
her
Because
energy.
even
And y'all look, y'all can watch. Y'all seen the video. Was her energy like, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this video so I can see how I'm getting better? Did she have that energy, or was it on some lame? All right. Okay. And yo, we getting this second mic fixed too, man. I know y'all want to hear Dubs and all this bull crap she talking underneath her breath.
I didn't even say nothing.
Fake laugh.
You okay? You need some water?
I need Paxlovid.
That commercial is so weird.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. I like it. Only thing I don't like,
I felt weird.
and I think it came from this tight start.
At first, yeah. At
Well,
first
look,
I felt so
because everything's so tight here. So then like you really don't have any room to generate force here versus like get here at the heel, go back half your shoe size or your full shoe size if you want to get a little bit more room here, right? And we have enough room to drive and explode out. Treat yourself like the most amazing thing because you are. Do not push anybody down. Don't ignore them and definitely don't send them off. Stay amazing on purpose. Acceleration's out.
Get that duck. Get that duck. Come
Get it up.
on. Come on, show them how to do it.
They can't hear you.
I forget.
Yo, stay amazing on purpose. We love y'all. Dubs out.